be kind to yourself and give yourself time to learn these things. Music notation takes a while to learn, and if you're not used to it, or you haven't sung in a choir or played an instrument before, it's perfectly normal that it's going to take you a while to get it right. So don't get frustrated, go slowly, and have fun doing this. Another trick you can use if you're just trying to keep track of the chords for the sake of our exercises in class, but you don't really want to notate all the notes in your melody, another good trick would be to just write whatever note occurs at the beginning of each bar, and don't worry too much about the notes in between. Let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to delete all the notes in between here. Yeah, so it might look something like this, and you might actually, in this case, have just written a quarter note, or even a whole note, or what have you. You can write out your melodies when you're first starting. You can write them out this way. And what this does, these give you like nice guideposts. At the beginning of each measure, you write out the note that occurs. Next measure, write out the note that occurs at that particular beat. Don't worry about whether it was tied to something before, and so on and so forth. It allows you to write down the correct word that lands under that note, and it also allows you to put the chord above the note until the next chord change. And then slowly over time you can start filling in the gaps between these notes. But there's no rule that says you have to write everything down linearly and in order. You can do like this, where you're I think of this as like putting the beams around the edge of a room in a house, and then building a very skeleton roof structure. You do that before you don't necessarily lay down all the flooring and all the walls and make everything perfect before you add the roof over the house. You make a skeleton of the house, and then you fill things in from there. You can do exactly the same thing with your music scores. So have fun with Noteflight. I hope you will experiment with it.